Joined by Salena Zito, she of the Washington Examiner and the New York Post, and of Zinzerland. It's Yinzerland. It's time for the Yinzer Report. Zinzer, Yinzer, Ginger. You never know the difference. Good morning, Salena. How are you?
Oh, good morning, you. How are you? I'm glad football season's over. How about you?
Well, is it over for the Steelers? That was mean. I don't think it's over for the Steelers. I think they snuck in, didn't they?
If they did, I didn't even know.
I hope not. I hope not. That would be great news.
Deserve it.
No, they don't. They're an evil and bad organization, and they started the fight. They got Myles Garrett thrown out. But let's not digress. I want to ask you about your toolbox, Salena. Over at your Twitter feed, there's a picture of your toolbox with the great biographies of John D. Rockefeller, Ulysses S. Grant, and George Washington into it. What is the story behind this toolbox?
Well, some families have these sort of secret Santas or these grab bags, and my brother-in-law, James, got me this year, and he knows that I am obsessed with these biographies, and I've listened to the audiobooks on all three movies several times, not once, but at least 2 or 3 times. So he got all 3 books for me, which I'm thrilled because I have this crazy library at my house. But he also put them inside a toolbox, a rusty old toolbox, because I love all things old. And he thought that it would make a great sort of bookcase to put them in. And so that's what I got, and it was the perfect gift. The other perfect gift I got were the Foxfire books from my daughter. Are you familiar with them?
No.
Oh, started in the late 70s by a high school teacher and his students as the Foxfire magazine, and it's all things Appalachian. And it's, how to make things, how to make a house, how to make food, how to make hooch. And they developed into these books, and they're American classics. They're just all these old stories out of the
Foxfire books. How interesting. I want to go back to this toolbox, though, because it's not an inconsequential toolbox. It's a good 2.5 feet long, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like it may have seen better days. Where are you going to put this thing in? Put geraniums in it?
No, I put it in my sunroom, and I have several church pews in my sunroom, and I sat it on there, and it just might stay there and serve as a place to hold my books. I'm not quite sure.
Oh my goodness, that's a great deal. Now the families that go to the family grab bag, my son-in-law has joined a new family, his wife, and they do the family grab bag. We've never done that. It seems to me to be a very efficient way of doing Christmas.
It really is. We just started doing it 2 years ago. Just among the adults, of course not among the children. We want to bombard them with a massive amount of toys and spoil them rotten. But among the adults, we decided it's becoming ridiculous for everyone to buy everyone a present. And so, we each pick a name, and, we don't tell who it is, and it becomes this sort of great mystery. And because we're all very close, we still have Sunday dinner with each other every year. We still go on vacation together every year. We're still together for every birthday. It's fun to see what the whoever the pickee gets for the person, how well they know the person. And my brother-in-law James knows me very well.
Now, Salena, did you happen to see, switching very quickly on you, to this Texas church shooting? Did you see the video?
Yes, I did see the video.
Did you see how many men had weapons?
Oh, I believe it was a total of 7.
7 people were carrying in the church. One guy got off a 50-foot shot into the head of the shooter and prevented further mayhem. Are you comfortable? I am, but are you comfortable going to church with 7 people carrying firearms?
Absolutely. I can probably think of at least a couple dozen that I would know that would have them in church on every Sunday.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's very common. It doesn't bother me, and quite frankly, I feel safe and comfortable knowing that.
That is the video that will be shown 1,000 times in defense of arming teachers who are well trained, not just teachers who've just picked up a gun. It wouldn't apply to Hugh Hewitt, who would shoot himself in the foot before he hit anyone else. It would, however, apply to everyone who's well trained and certified. There were 7 people coming after that guy. They were not retreating.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is kind of a normal. I don't know. For me, it's a normal experience knowing people that carry guns. And when I go to the gun range, I see fellow parishioners at the gun range. So I don't.
It is. It's not a commentary on America. It's the America that used to be. Is that you don't wait for the police to come. If they had, there would have been a lot more dead people in that church in Texas. Salena Zito, good to talk to you. Happy New Year to you. Follow her for your New Year's resolution at Salena Zito on Twitter. Follow me to hour number 2 here on the